to Sports Drive. My name is Ojiri Akpan. You can call me the Sports Goddess. It's a beautiful Wednesday morning, although we are still feeling the bites and from the new price of fuel. But I'm not alone in the studio. I've got Ogechi Madu with me. Welcome to the show, Ogechi. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning to you, Ojiri. Good to be here once again. And yes, it's not looking so good coming from the athletics. Should I say AIUs?
Yeah, Nigeria's world record 100 meters hurdles holder.
Yeah,
right. Toby Amuson. She was charged by the AIU for for missing 3 tests last year.
Yeah.
And she's come out with a statement. It's in caps. It says, "I am a clean athlete, and yes, I missed 3 tests last year. But immediately after my 3rd missed test, I had a test. I'm asking why I missed the 3rd one." You see, before you go into a profession, you know the rules. You can't eat while you're on air live, right? You know the rules. So, what do you mean you missed 3 tests after you had a test after your 3rd missed test? You shouldn't have a test after your 3rd missed test. Simple. You shouldn't even have a 3rd missed test. Simple. Okay, so you missed the 1st one, you missed the 2nd one, you ensure that you don't miss the 3rd one. So it depends on the frequency of the test, but I know that the rules are you can't miss up to 3 tests in a year. There will be charges.
Yeah, right. I feel like Odiri, the legitimacy of her, her good records have always been in contention.
No, it's not as if she didn't do any tests. She did tests. You're not supposed to miss up to 3
she's yet
in a
to
year.
Drop an official statement. Trust me. And this is not even these allegations right now.
It was on social media. From her page.
She's waiting for the AIUs to say something, like something has to be. They need to drop an official statement before she replies. I think it's not even supposed to be coming at this time. This magnitude of allegation coming at this time when we have just 1 month to the championships. And what are you saying?
Why did they wait
I don't want to. I don't want to say anybody's trying to paint or trying to do something bad or be negative. Nope. I feel like she'll also come out of it, and I'm sure she'll be present at the championship.
Okay, so this one says today the Athletics Integrity Unit has charged me with an alleged rule violation for having 3 missed tests in 12 months. I intend to fight this charge and will have my case decided by a tribunal of 3 arbitrators before the start of next month's World Championships. I am a clean athlete and I am regularly, maybe more than the usual, tested by the AIU, and I was tested within days of my 3rd missed test. I have faith that this will be resolved in my favor and that I will be competing at the World Championships in August. In the meantime, I ask the media to respect my privacy while I address these allegations in my upcoming arbitration.
All right, we'll respect your privacy. Trust us. Trust Nigeria Info and the rest to respect your privacy.
But
while at it, what do you want to say? What do you want to say at this point? Because she doesn't even need these distractions, both from the IUs and the AIUs rather, and from the media. So she has pleaded with the media to respect her privacy. So it's fine, but we always talk about it. We also want the best for you, and we don't want you missing at the World Championship. That's how we want it to be done and dusted for real.
Right? Okay. All right, let's go straight to more stories. We got news from the Confederation of African Volleyball today saying that they will have to postpone the Women's Senior Championship. And that is not great, but it was billed to hold from the 6th to the 18th of August, and that has been postponed on the request of the hosting federation. All right, more updates from other sports. We have something coming in from cycling.
Yeah, we do have something from cycling.
While we're getting to cycling, don't forget you can join us on the drive 0700951000. You can also reach us on the phone lines on 08095974869. And you can try the WhatsApp number 08099930137.
All right. And from the Nigerian Federation, but the Nigerian Cycling Federation President Domenico Massari has stated that Nigeria will participate in the World Cycling Championship that will be taking place in Scotland, despite the huge financial challenges that's hitting them right now. Well, she said a lot, but let's listen.
The challenge is always, otherwise we are looking like a broken record, this finance. We have a very large number of talent, both male, female. But incidentally, the one what is even restricting the participation is finance. In fact, it has been very, very challenging this time, even to purchase even the ticket, talk less of the cost of feeding accommodation over there. So, the ticket has skyrocketed, the price. We have velodrome, and so we have the instrument here, but there you can have a more sophisticated and more perfect, preparation. Notwithstanding, let's see next time we can get it. But we got all the visa for the UK.
Okay, let's switch over to football and do the headlines right here on the show. And since we're going to football, let's talk about the Women's World Cup kicking off tomorrow. And so it's finally here. I saw a headline where FIFA President Gianni Infantino says, okay, so the World Cup is here. Let's now focus on the positives. Let's focus on the football, because that's why we're here. That's why we're having a festival of women's football. Okay, so the women's Super Falcons will be in action early hours of Friday morning, about 3:30 in the morning, and we're looking at their chances. Last time out, they hit the round of 16, and this time, can we do it again? Because you need to look at the dynamics. This time, we are the least ranked team in our group, and last time we were not the least ranked team in our group. We were even better ranked as at the last World Cup at 38. Now we are ranked 40th, and I'm looking at things and saying, okay, so there was a time we played a friendly match with Canada, and we got a draw and a loss. Right? And Australia, we can maybe squeeze out the results. Ireland, I don't know what they're bringing in, but everyone, right, at this World Cup, everyone is fighting for their safe right now, because every stage guarantees you $30,000. I'm not even saying every stage. I think it even increases as you go further into the tournament. So I'm saying that the Super Falcons, do they have a chance of making it to the knockout round of this tournament for the second time in a row? Okay, so we face Canada, Australia, and the Republic of Ireland. Canada is a tall order. Maybe Australia not so much. The problem I have is Ireland is better ranked than we are, but what have they done in women's football? But then we also know the standard of European women's football is really high. So
yeah, I wouldn't even look down on Australia. We are not looking down on them, but at the same time, one needs to be very prepared. Canada, Australia, they are going to, especially Canada. But to me, I feel like if we can walk past Canada, every other thing should be handled. All right, and handled. Aside from Republic of Ireland and then Australia, maybe can get a win. Both against Australia and Ireland, and then maybe get a draw against Canada. But yes, Oje, like you said earlier, they even did better when they were ranked 38, right? And now,
yeah, why I talked about that was I can't really.
That was in 2019.
Yeah, in 2019, and so if you were not ranked, you were not the least ranked team in your group in 2019. It means it was not as hard as this. People, I think our current group is really difficult.
Very difficult. But you wouldn't also want to have England in your team and still be complaining. Nobody is a walkover in World Cup. It's World Cup. You qualified for it. So I feel like every team who qualified for the World Cup
at least would have had a debutant shown into our group.
Okay, no.
Oh,
wait. But the thing is, Nigeria, they've in the group. They've featured in all the World Cups, in every World Cup in that group. So I feel like they should have more of the experience, and I'm not even scared for the ladies.
Yeah, I saw a headline talking about the World Cup. I saw a headline on the Daily Trust. Let's take a look at the sporting headlines. We see this one, Sports Report. Rashford extends Manchester United deal until 2028.
MBE.
And wow, really? How about to join up with Messi at Inter Miami now? This is the headline I was talking about. Yeah. At 40, Onome Ebi has nothing to offer Super Falcons again, says ex-coach. I will wait to confirm that myself when I see her in action for the team. Now we see this one, technical crew of Canopilas cadet teams sacked, and those are the headlines coming in from the Daily Trust.
All right, from the Punch Sports, Falcons, the weakest link, says team ex-coach and others. All right, Amoson wins again. Brume second at Hungry Meat. And the Sporting Code releases a first title, MPFL promotion, or Sarsoud slams NFF over poor record keeping. National boxing trials begin for Paris Olympics.
All right, we've got the Nigerian Tribune with me. Brighton rejects £70 million Chelsea bid for Caicedo. Manchester United seal €55 million Onana deal. Victoria withdraw as 2026 Commonwealth Games host. Wow. And we have NFF Waldrum face-off constitutes distractions, says Ikana. And ex-Eaglets coach Haruna bags award. And we have more. World Cup Falcons good to go, says Waldrum. Messi trains with Inter Miami set for Friday debut. And we have a Saudi Pro League better than MLS, says Ronaldo.
Messi's unveiling got 3.5 billion views less than 24 hours. When you're big, you're big. I just want to say that, chip that in. And from the leadership newspaper, IVV Golf Club, golfers storm Abuja as Captain Obalaye's inaugural tourney tees off. And Women's World Cup, we are better battle ready. Falcons captain declares. Man United agrees a £47 million deal for Onana. How Edo emerged champion of women's rugby tournament.
Okay, we have that thing you said when you say when you're big reminded me of an argument we had on Saturday.
Oh, okay. About what?
About if Nigeria are giants of Africa in football, and the Precious was like, no, that one does not concern. All he knows is that we are very big, and when you are big, you're big.
But in Africa, there are. I'm not saying giants in the world.
No.
We're not arguing it.
Okay, let's not start that argument again because we will not finish the show because we didn't finish it on Saturday, but we had to go home.
We didn't carry over now, so
you are home. Wow, absolutely not. All right, headlines coming in from the Vanguard Sport. 2023 Women's World Cup Super Falcons won't disappoint Nigerians again, says AB. Amusan in back-to-back wins. West Ham, Everton fight for Iheanacho. Canada are beatable, says Super Falcons coach. Ronaldo, I won't return to any European club. Messi to debut for Inter Miami on Friday. Man United agree Onana deal worth £47.2 million. Victoria cancels hosting 2026 Commonwealth Games.
I hear that Onana said he's coming to win Champions League, at least.
Okay,
United.
Women's Champions League. Even final, they have not seen. And West Ham, Everton fights for Iheanacho. I've taken that already. And West Ham 3, Tottenham 2. Postecoglou suffers nightmare debut. And we see, Canada are beatable. We see that already. Let's wrap up.
All right, so let's just wrap up with Blueprint newspaper and World Cycling Championship. Team Nigeria intensify preparations for Scotland trip. And we are ready for Canada. That's coming from Wildrum. NPFL, Rangers resume for 2023-2024 season. And that's all from, let's take this one. Nigeria Premier League is illegal. So,
okay, we'll leave that headline.
Of Blueprints.
We'll leave that there for our opponents to peruse. Anyways, this is where we need to wrap it up on The Drive this morning. Don't forget, you can join us at 7 p.m. That'll be time for Football Frenzy. And of course, the Sports Drive will be back tomorrow morning at 9:07, 9:08-ish after the news. And of course, from me to you, keep it locked to your number one Let's Talk station, 95.1 Nigeria Info, because there's more talk coming your way. What's happening in Abuja is coming up. And of course, there's more talk all day long on your number one Let's Talk station, 95.1 Nigeria Info.